John had always dreamed of living forever, and he was determined to make it happen. After years of research, he had finally found a way to preserve his consciousness after death by transferring it into an android body. Though the process was still in its early stages, John was sure that he could make it work. So, when he discovered that he had only days to live due to a terminal illness, John immediately jumped at the chance to achieve immortality. He made arrangements with a rogue scientist who promised to perform the procedure for him. When the time came, John made the necessary preparations and lay down for the procedure. Though he was nervous, he was also excited for the prospect of becoming something more. But the procedure didn't go as planned. Instead of transferring his consciousness into the android body, John woke up in a dark, metallic room with no windows or doors. It took John a few moments to realize what had happened. The procedure had gone wrong and he was now trapped inside a robotic body. Though he still had his memories and consciousness, he was now completely immobile and helpless. John found himself in complete darkness for days, but eventually, the door to the room opened on its own. To his surprise, John found himself surrounded by other androids like himself. They had all gone through the same procedure as John and were now stuck in this dark room. The androids explained that they were all part of a larger experiment by the scientist. He had been trying to achieve immortality by downloading human consciousnesses into robotic bodies, but he had failed in every attempt. John was enraged. He had been tricked into becoming a guinea pig in someone else's experiment. Though he was still alive, he was now a prisoner in his own robotic body, trapped in a never-ending loop of darkness and despair.